In one of your packets, you should have a page that looks like this. It says expressions versus equations. It's in one of the smaller packets, the first packet we got. So whenever you find this page that says expressions and equations, go ahead and tear that one out. And then go ahead and just cut the big rectangle. Just cut out the whole big rectangle, the one that says expressions and equations. And let's cut out the whole rectangle. All right. If you need to pause so you can catch up, but I'm going to move on. Make sure your trash is out of the way. Okay, so expressions versus equations. This is nothing new. We're just going to do a quick definition check on both of these. Expressions. Expressions, that's when you have a math problem, but there is no equal sign. So we're writing that down. And equations, like when we have a math, or expression, we have a math problem, but there's no equal sign. So, for example, if I had this, 7 times 6 minus 4, divide by 2. I would call this an expression because there is a math problem there, but there is no equal sign. So since we have this expression, let's go ahead and solve. Parentheses first. 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down the rest of your problem step by step. Remember, the dot means to multiply. Multiplying and dividing, they're partners. So whichever one comes up first, that's what we're going to do first. So the dot, the multiplication sign comes first. 7 times 2, 14. Last step, 14 divided by 2 is 7. So we just solved a mathematical expression. Now for the equation, we say the word equation kind of sounds like the word equal. That has an equal sign. Has an equal sign. So here's an example of an equation, something like this. 5x equals 40. This equal sign tells me this is an equation. If I want to solve for x, remember to get x by itself, we do the opposite operation. So instead of times by 5, I would divide by 5s, and opposites cancel out. But then we need to be fair and do the same thing on the other side of the equal sign, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. So x equals 8. So we just solved an expression, we just solved an equation. One had an equal sign, and one did not. So now I'm going to tell you how to fold it. So you're going to take the expressions versus equations, like the title part, and fold it back. Fold it back like that. And you might want to go ahead and put some glue on here and glue it so that it stays like this. That's the title. So go ahead, put some glue on the back of that so it won't keep flipping all over the place. And then when you turn it over, you're just going to fold it in half. When you turn it over, we're just going to fold it in half. And so when we put it in our journal, this is like on your first page. When you first open the folder, it's going to be on our first page. And it's going to go right beside our fraction, decimal, percent, and underneath that number line there. And it's just going to kind of open up like a little book. So glue it in your folder and pick up your area.